Ireland's general election result has still not yet been finalised, with several seats left to declare. With all first preferences counted, Sinn Féin has won the highest percentage of the vote but has no clear majority. Who will form the Irish government? Sinn Féin, the left-wing Republican Party, 24.1% of the vote, with Fianna Fáil winning 22% and Fine Gael 21%. The last Irish election saw no single party win a majority, and it took 70 days for a government to be formed. Who will form the Irish government? There are 160 seats in the Dáil Éireann, the Assembly of Ireland. None of the three main parties will win the 80 seats needed to form their own government. This means that a coalition government of some form will have to be negotiated. Sinn Féin President Mary Lou MacDonald is considering options to see if she can form a government without either Fine Gael or Fianna Fáil. Ms MacDonald, speaking on RTÉ's Morning Ireland programme on Monday, said, "My first job of work, and I commenced this yesterday, is to establish with other parties whether or not there are the numbers to deliver a government without Fianna Fáil or Fine." Fianna Fáil leader Michael Martin has not ruled out working with Sinn Féin but did admit significant incompatibilities still existed. Fianna Fáil had propped up Taoiseach Leo Varadkar's Fine Gael coalition government since 2016, with Ms MacDonald preferring to a left-leaning government. She'll likely try teaming up with smaller parties like the Greens, Labour and Social Democrats. Those parties have, at the time of writing before all seats have declared, 7, 2 and 3 seats respectively. Sinn Féin, which has 36 seats so far, will also look to convince any independent TDs to join their coalition. But despite all this, it might not be enough to reach the 80 seats needed. Should the left-leaning coalition fail to materialise, Sinn Féin may have to turn to Fianna Fáil or Fine Gael. But with Irish voters turning away from the centre-right parties, any government including the Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael would be seen as a partnership, in contrast to the mood of the electorate. The odds of another confidence and supply deal, like the one seen after the 2016 result, involving the two historic rivals are also long. Both Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael acknowledged the arrangement did little for their popularity. Housing and health were the two standout issues. Ireland is in its worst crisis in its history, and hot topics have included homelessness, spiralling rent prices, lack of affordable housing, and young people living with their parents or in emergency accommodation. In health, record-breaking trolley numbers, as well as strikes by nurses and paramedic staff, have dominated headlines in the last year. The exit poll showed that 32% of people said health and 26% said housing or homelessness were the most important deciding factors in how they cast their vote.